Yo, what is going on, my G's? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'll be bringing you guys another unboxing and install slash review for 09 Chevy Silverado taillights that I got sent from my friends over at Shinehome. You can get these taillights on Amazon. They fit the 07 to 2013. This is a factory replacement OEM look taillight. They're not anything special like anything LED or anything like that. So it's going to be basically a brand new, factory OEM taillight. The ones on the truck right now, they're cracked, or one side is cracked, and they've been on there since, since 2009, since the truck was built, probably 2008. So it's about time to get new taillights put in there. So what I'm going to be showing you guys is what you get in the box from Shinehome. Like I said, you get these off of Amazon for a reasonable, affordable price. They look basically as the factory. They don't look anything cheap. They don't look anything different about them. So I'm gonna be showing you guys what they look like, what it all comes with, and then we'll head over to the truck and then go ahead and get one of them uninstalled. And I believe these come with the whole harness. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, I'm just gonna go ahead and replace the whole thing. So instead of just twisting off the connectors where the sockets are, I'm just gonna go ahead and remove the whole wiring all the way out to the brake controller box underneath the truck. I'll show you guys where that's at, and then get this show going. So let me go ahead and turn this camera around and show you guys what's in the box. Alright guys, so excuse my messy table, but like I said, here I got the box. This is how it came from Amazon itself. I'm gonna go ahead and leave the link down below so you guys can get the same factory replacements in case if you want to get them at a, like I said, at a cheap and a reasonable price. So, well packaged. Doing this one-handed, so bear with me. I'm gonna go ahead and open one. Like I said, they should come with the whole harness. Most aftermarket factory taillights should. The only ones that don't come with the full harness that goes all the way to the back to the brake light box underneath the truck are the LED ones. So okay, so here we got, looks to be the driver's side unboxed, unpackaged, I mean. So like I said, it comes with the whole harness, and what you can do is go, take off your old tail light, and instead of replacing the whole harness, you just twist off these sockets here. You just twist them a quarter of a turn and they'll come out. You just put your new tail light assembly in. You save your hassle on running this wire here. But like I said, since they went ahead and sent me the whole thing, I'm just gonna go ahead and replace it all. Won't hurt it. It'd probably be best since those wires are probably corroded from all the road debris and stuff like that. But here's the the front look of them. Like I said, they're factory OEM style tail lights. Nothing LED, nothing super fancy. But like I said, if you just you love that factory look and you're looking for something that's cheap and replaceable and high quality, this is your go-to. So let me go ahead and get the other one unpackaged off camera, and then I'll bring it back up whenever I get both of them sitting here on the table. Okay guys, so here are both of the tail lights. Like I said, high quality. They look amazing. They look just like the factory. I don't see anything different about them. They got the bump, or the side panel clips where it actually locks into the actual body of the truck, and this is where your two screws are. Once you drop that tailgate, you'll be able to see where they are, and I'll go ahead and show you guys. This passenger side harness is a lot longer. That's just due to because where the controller box is located underneath the truck. So I mean, one side of course is going to be longer than the other. So that's that. There it is, what they look like from the back. Everything's there. Your clips are there. You don't have to swap anything over. These are a direct plug and play. So, you know, like I said, for the price that you're getting them for, I'll go ahead and leave the price right here on the bottom of how much they are on Amazon. And y'all go check them out. Go ahead and get y'all ordered some. Like I said, that's what the tail lights look like. So let's head over to the truck and get these things put in. Alrighty guys, so here we are at the truck. I got the tail light sitting on top of the bed cover here. So let's go ahead and pop the tailgate open. So here are where your screws are going to be to take off your tail light. It looks like it's going to be 2 Phillips here. Your truck might be different. It just depends if somebody's messed with it before, or it might have like a T15, T20. Just want to double check. And this side's got Phillips on it as well. So I'll set you guys here and go ahead and get these screws removed. I'm going to be using my my drill, my impact driver, just to make things a lot quicker. You could just use a regular screwdriver, like I said, in case if you know your screws are T15 or T20, you might want to get one of those torque screwdrivers or whatever. But like I said, it's a Phillips 2-bit, just 2 screws, real simple. And let me show you guys the tail light before I go ahead and replace them. One thing I do note, that this whole tail light is red, and this tail light has kind of like a black outline. So that's actually pretty, you know, actually nicer than the factory. So that's gonna look good with the truck, since it's a black truck. So this is where it's cracked here. I don't know if you guys can really see. It's nighttime right now, so it's kind of hard. But yeah, it's real cracked. You know, you get pulled over for having a clear light showing through there. So shout out to Shinehome for for hooking me up with these tail lights. But this tail light is cracked, and this one looks, you know, still good. So I'll probably go ahead and put this one back in the box, you know, just keep it as a backup. But now that we got both of those screws out, just a matter of popping this thing out. Don't be scared, you know, use some force, and it'll come right out. And those little tabs that they got right here, I don't know if you guys can see it. We're gonna have to use like a panel tool or something to kind of pop this out and put it back in here. But another thing to note too is that the new tail light has these little inserts that would go in here. It's kind of just like a lock tab, because the only thing that's actually holding these tail lights in are these 2 screws. So just to make things a little bit easier, we're gonna go ahead and take off these sockets out of the way. You know, just pull your tail light out. Just set this to the side. And like I said, you don't have to do the procedure I'm gonna be doing. You can honestly just pull the or take the harness off of the new tail light and just swap this over. Just you know, sitting back in, slap them back in, call it a day. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the whole wiring that I'm gonna do. So be patient with me. So for this tab that I was telling you guys, that's still in here. This one here, you see this little rivet type thing is what locks it into this thing. So you can just use a panel tool, you know, kind of pop the old one out, and it'll come right out. That's all what it looks like. I'm just gonna reuse the original ones. So now we're gonna go ahead and go underneath the truck and take off the harness. Alright guys, so now we're underneath the truck. I'm just gonna come under here. Let me dim my light real quick. So you can see up there where the daylight's coming in, or the night light. You see this harness clipped in right there, and it runs over with this tow hitch here, comes underneath the bed of the truck, and the harness comes back, and it kind of loops up and ends up here. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get this thing to focus here late at night. And if you guys can see, this harness here for the driver's tail light is a gray one, and that black one that's sitting right there, right in the middle, there's a brown, a black, and a blue, and then this gray one sits on top of that black one. So the black one is for the passenger tail light, and then the gray is for the driver's. So all you need to do is just get your fingers, push down on that tab, it'll slide right out. Be cautious, there will be a lot of dirt coming into your eyes, fall it all over you. And then just trace this harness back. You can see right there, you see one clip, and then this other clip here. You're going to take those off with that panel tool that I was showing you guys. And then once you get those two clips off, you can come back up here and just pull this whole harness and it'll come right out. Okay, on the driver's side, once you get both of those tabs taken off, just snake the whole harness up through here and it'll come right out. So that is your driver's tail light harness. Only thing you do when you're coming back in with the new one, just route the harness the same way you took it back out, and put it back in, clip it on top of that brake controller box, and then do the same for the passenger side. So I'm gonna go ahead and snake this wire and show you guys how it looks, and then go ahead and screw the tail light back in. Alright, so on the new tail light, if you're gonna be reusing these hold-on clips from the previous tail light, you're going to want to go ahead and take these off. Let me get my panel tool. It'll just pop right out. And see, kind of just give them a little twist, and it'll pop right out. Once you go back in with the new tail light, it'll just clip right in to those existing ones from the factory, and then screw it in. I'm going to fish the new harness down here and kind of just mock these wires here. I'm still going to hook up my reverse camera, but I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera because I'm not sure if y'all will have it or not. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave that out. Kind of just put this in here, more or less how it would go. Now we're going to go ahead and go underneath the truck and reroute it how it came off, and connect it back to the controller box. Alright guys, so unfortunately the new harness doesn't come with the clips. You can reuse the old clips that came on the old harness just to clip it back in on the frame. But I'm just going to go ahead and leave it like this. I don't think it'll go anywhere. So you can see where the new harness is routed. It's routed here. It's the only split loom that looks new, and right up here on top of this black connector, I already went ahead and plugged it in. I don't know if you guys could see, kind of more or less. It's a gray connector, it's sitting up there. So now what we can go ahead and do is, sorry guys, I got the flashlight in my mouth. So I'm gonna go ahead and unplug the passenger tail light. Kinda just push down on this tab, and then and just use some force to bring it back out. Just be mindful, like I said, there's going to be dirt in there, so it might be dirt locked. Go ahead and spray some, electrical cleaner just to clean it all up. But as you guys can see, the new driver's tail light harness is plugged in right there. You'll hear it click in. So just follow the same steps for the passenger tail light. I'm gonna clip all the clips that go around this frame here, and fish out your harness through the where the tail light sits, and then fish your new stuff in. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with the passenger side. What I'm gonna go ahead and do is just fast forward the process, since I've already shown you guys how to kind of do the driver's side. Like I said, it's pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory. So All right, guys. So we went ahead and got the harness routed. Got the taillight installed. Well, partially installed. The next thing you do want to do is I find it just easier to if you're doing this yourself, I find it easier just to get your key fob out and hit the unlock, and then well, of course, you'll see your blinkers come on and your daytime running lights for the stoplights, and then your reverse come on. So that's one easy way to find out that you did a good job. Everything is ready to get screwed back in and call it a day. So like I said, last thing we have to do is just kind of just get this more or less straight. Screw this back in. And then you're done. Now for the moment everybody likes to do whenever you get new taillights, headlights. Man, yeah. Just it being brand new taillights, it gives the truck a whole new fresh look again. Even though the paint's junk, the truck, it's got new taillights on it, so that brings up the price by $1,500 when you go to sell it on Marketplace. So let me go ahead and show you guys the fitment on this. I'm sure you guys would be interested on how the fitment would look. It is about as straight as it is with the bed of the truck, but the main part right here is on some aftermarket tail lights. They leave a huge gap right here. Nah, man, not these. Look at that. Just like factory. Like I said, it's got this this black outline on it compared to the originals. So it looks 20 times better. Like I said, easily $1,500 easily $1,500 markup. I'm just playing, you guys. No need for the rude comments. But yeah, just look at that, you guys. Like I said, huge shout out to Shinehome for sending me these out for me to try out, unbox and install. They fit my application, perfect, no issues whatsoever. Direct plug and play. Other than the other harness, the new harness not having these clips, what holds it onto the actual frame. Like I said, you can reuse these, but more chance that the clip broke like this one did. If I can get the camera to focus. Yeah, these broke, so I mean, I'm just gonna go back underneath there off camera, zip tie it up out of the way. Like I said, there's no moving parts back there, so there's nothing really I have to worry about. But like I said, man, amazing look. The only thing the truck needs is the wash. But yeah, huge shout out to them for sending me these over. Like I said, just one last time, you want to go ahead and check these out. Like I said, once they start to flash, your turn signals are going to work. Your reverse light's working. Another thing, I did go ahead and put a reverse LED light bulb in there, so that's why it's brighter. If not, if you use the factory ones that they give you, it will be yellow. So just note that, in case if you get down in the comments and you say, hey man, my reverse light's not white. So you guys can see there's my LED in there. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this other side over here. I haven't yet. Let me show you guys that this side works as well. Show you guys that it works. Everything's working. Like I said, the reverse light, everything's working. Tail lights are blinking, they're flashing, so we know everything's straight. The only thing I have to do next is just hook up these wires for the aftermarket reverse camera I got on here. I'm just gonna T-tap those into here. If you want to learn how to do a backup camera, let me know down in the comments below. But other than that, guys, I'll go ahead and give you all guys a final look once I get everything plugged back up, and call this done. Alright, so the camera doesn't work. My brother just told me that it doesn't work, so I'm not going to go ahead and tap those wires in. I'm just going to go ahead and leave these, you know, up out of the way, just so nothing gets it. So that way, in case if we get a new camera, we just hook that back up. But there's no need for me to hook those up right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and install the tail light and take this plastic off.